Good late morning, 11:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, September 13th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I wanted to touch base here with everybody. Sorry, the sun a little bit. I wanted to touch base a little bit and take a look at the commodities, gold, silver. As gold's up another 20 bucks today to almost 2,580. We've got silver up better than 3% to $30.78 an ounce. We've got B2 gold continuing to rip higher up to $3.21, up another 11 cents or 3.55%. And we've got First Majestic silver up 6.39% at $6.16. Had a buy alert on First Majestic on Monday into Tuesday, depending on when you bought it. Bought it at $4.71 late Monday. Or Tuesday, I should say. Sorry, on Tuesday. Now we sit here on Friday, and we're at $6.16. And on B2 Gold, bought back at $2.68, alerted everybody, showed everybody. And now here we are at $3.21 about 72 hours later. It's been an incredible tear here, but we'll see. Are we done? Because B2 Gold's approaching a technical move that we've been talking about. First Majestic is just reversing after a very overzealous sell-off. That was a very big lesson for anybody who doesn't pay attention to the finer details. It looked like First Majestic had lost a significant amount of money on the onset end of last week. But as it turns out, they had an acquisition and it had to take a lot of money from their reserves to make the purchase of this new silver mining company, or the silver mine. They bought a new company basically, and it'll exponentially increase their silver production. And as we know, silver is about to have a rampant move, and perfect timing here, as now it's pushing $31, and it was a perfect storm for a major sell-off, an over-ambitious sell-off, as we know, and we took full advantage of it. So we'll go over the charts here. I'll show you my personal portfolio that I put together the last couple of days here as well. It's been ongoing for years, but you guys are just seeing it now as the numbers get a little bit deeper and this current push around. So let's first take a look at gold. We'll get into B2 gold, and then we'll look at silver and First Majestic silver. So gold right now is up about 20 bucks to 2,578. We've pushed over a major resistance area, and we knew once we broke over that was our first target of 2,526. We back tested and held the pivot layer at 2,484, which allowed us to bounce up once we retook 2,526. Now we have a technical move that should bring us up to 2,616. So we still have some meat on the bones here. And then furthermore, if we could get up and over this resistance, it does open up the door to about 2,860. Now it's going to take some momentum here to get us all the way up there, and we could have a retracement after. So I'm looking at 2,616 and seeing how we're going to react, because we're going to be majorly overbought here. We're in the overbought regions now, all the way going into the daily. But as you know, this could be a big momentous occasion. But I talked about how all of this should start rising leading into the rate cut. Now what's going to end up happening is we don't know if the whole markets are going to dump at the initial rate cut or if it's going to go parabolic. But going into rate cuts, it's going to be very bullish in the long term here, or at least in the immediate short term, for gold, commodities, and things like that, silver. So that's what I'm looking at for gold. And then when we look at B2 gold, we have right now at $3.22. We broke out of this short-term consolidation, which is very important, because every time we tried to come over it, we'd come back through. We correctly called out the inverse head and shoulders perfectly. And now we get to see what happens here. We broke out in the technical target. It brings us right to that $3.32. It's so freaking awesome. So that's where we'd be looking right now. Actually, no, the technical target, I'm sorry, $3.32, but the technical target out of here is $3.53. So we've got more meat on the bones here. Actually, it might be a little bit deeper than this, because I came below this. And I like to use it from on top of the trend line. No, you know what? That'll keep us, even if it goes a tad bit higher, at least it'll hit it in the right spot. So that's what I'm looking at for B2 gold. We're finally breaking out here, and we need to get to 332 and push past that. And then the moment we get on top of 353 and hold, then we got a whole new ball game here. And there's much higher targets here, but I haven't put them out in a long time, because we've been stuck in this consolidation since, if you want to go all the way back, 2020. So it's been a long-standing descending consolidation. These are bullish consolidations, and it's going to be a spectacular thing as this continues to move on. Let's take a look at the B2 Gold holdings just real quickly, and then we'll get into First Majestic after. Right now, well, you see I put in $10,444 between these two, and I did it on Tuesday, and right now since Tuesday it's up $2,300. You remember just about 3 weeks ago we had a similar feat on B2 Gold, and about 10 days it took roughly. It was about a $1,700 move. So between all the moves we've made over the year, I was able to branch out now into First Majestic. Whoops, not First Majestic, yes, but that's what I branched out into. But B2 Gold, about 8,222 token or shares at 268. It's at 321, up $1,600 right now. So that's a fantastic trade. And then First Majestic, as we're going to get into that, I bought $2,222 on it. It's up 30%, or $682, up to $6.16. So I couldn't be happier. So it's been interesting. In the last week right now, it's been a good week. It's up $2,100 over the last week, which everybody can see. Well, on this purchase, it's $2,300, yada yada yada. So everybody sees what's going on there. So I'm not BSing everybody. This is actually how I'm trading, and everything I speak of, I've shown before the moves have happened. And whether it continues or not, that's up to you to make an educated and informed decision here. Now we get into silver, up 3.1%, up to $30.79. We're trying to push out. It's a very similar consolidation as you see on Bitcoin, but this is very, very bullish. The weekly is very, very bullish, a very bullish weekly reversal, and it's going to end on a big weekly engulfing candle. I'm telling you right now, it went all the way down, and it's going to engulf this entire. This is very bullish. This is very bullish. This is, I mean, we're staring $34 down the barrel right now. I know it doesn't seem like it because we're just over 30, but we're staring not just 34. We're going to be staring some big, we're going to be doing some big upper movements here soon for silver. I'm telling you right now. $35.74 is the technical move out of this beautiful consolidation in the weekly. And it's actually bigger because this actually, no, I did this for a reason. I remember this now. I remember this the way I had it set up. I screwed it up a little bit now. Shoot. That's okay. We measured it out. I'll look at it after, but I don't want to keep everybody here for too long, but I definitely pulled that down too far. It's supposed to be like this, like that, right, something like that. I believe was. This is fine. It doesn't have to be perfect because we've already broke back up, but that's what we're looking at. So silver's looking very bullish as well. We're getting ready for a massive breakout here. Weekly time frame is speaking it already. Look at that. Look at that massive W reversal on that bull flag, and look at the weekly. That's a weekly bullish engulfing candle here. Weekly reversal as well. Oh man, that's huge. So we're looking huge in silver right now. And then First Majestic up 6.48%, up 38 cents to $6.17. You've seen our buy at $4.71 just 3 days ago. I know it's crazy how quick it can move. But again, this has a huge weekly reversal here. And technically my target right now is $8.55 off of this move. So we'll see how long it takes to get up there. But the weekly, we're looking fantastic. After that massive dump off, looking beautiful. This is looking absolutely spectacular. So hopefully this update helps. Make sure to hit that like button and share this on social media. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And with that, I bid you a farewell. And thank you so much for watching this commodity and precious metals update.